So sorry about that. I made a little mistake. You know, I accidentally ended stream, but it's all good. We're here. It's not gonna get ended again. Hopefully. I'm just gotta check if everything's coming up all right, and then we'll start. There we go. All right, I think it's working. I'm just gotta check if everything's coming up all right, and then we'll start. Jeez, my voice sounds really bad today, but I do have a reason. I got water. Anyways. If y'all are wondering why my voice sounds like that, I was cheering a football game yesterday. It's every single Friday night. It was a particularly passionate game because it was against our rivals, and so I did scream a lot. And I'm currently just trying to let my voice heal, but this doesn't put that much strain on my voice. Plus, I have free time, so let's get on to the game. What's up, fun time? Very sorry that you had to get kicked out because I made a little mistake. Just gonna put that away. Here we go. Let me see if everything's coming up all right. Coming up all fine and dandy. Chat disconnect. Oh, you're gotta be kidding me. Okay. Sorry. I saw a chat disconnected message. Looks like everything's running smoothly. Hello, Coffee Moth. I haven't seen you. Actually, with that specific lettering, it would be Kfi Myth because the O is silent. How fun. We are so ready for this. Y'all know why. This is actually a pretty special Dead by Daylight stream for me because right now they're hosting Haunted by Deadlight. Why did I do that twice? Haunted by Daylight for October, and I've never gotten to play. Haunted by Daylight, so I'm really stoked for it. It seems very fun, and I did do one game before this just to test the waters. It was a Survivor game. It went alright. I mean, I did get kind of tunneled out of the game, and I don't like playing against artists, but you have a nice voice. Thank you. I have, I try to take care of my voice, but a football game and then streaming, I think my vocal cords hate me right now. But hey, more incentive for me to keep my water bottle filled. Glad Behavior didn't get bought by EA. I'm so happy. I didn't even know that was a thing, but I didn't even know EA was considering buying Behavior, but I'm glad that they didn't get bought. It wasn't? Okay. Alright. I'm just gonna fill out a base. We're not putting Lithe and Dead Hard in the same build. I never run 2 exhaustion perks in the same build. It's just bad jujubes. gotta run resilience. And then this is just my basic chase build. Ever considered playing Subnautica, or have you already? I tried to play Subnautica once. I got too scared to finish it. I might play it, like, later. Not later, but in a different stream. It's really fun for some reason, but it's just so scary. Streaming, are we? We're streaming. You better. It's a good game. Yeah, it's a really good game. Alright. That looks all fine and dandy. Ever listen to Passion Pit? I have never. I have no idea what that is. Oh, and I'd be back. I need to do something. Come back soon, Josh. Let's start up the super chat goal. Those squishy sounds, I'm so sorry. That is my throat. That is my throat. They did Sleepyhead, Carried Away, and Take a Walk. I have no idea who they are. You mean Squelching? I mean, it's like squishing, but it kind of feels like squishing. Alright, I just set up a super chat goal. If y'all'd like to hit that, because it would mean a lot to me. A good old super chat would mean a lot to me. Anyways, yeah, I'm doing my best to like stay hydrated and, you know, stuff. So that might be a little consequence of it. Ew. Squelching. The word is so gross. It's like moist to a bunch of people, except my dogs are barking. Except moist never like did whatever it does to people to me. Like it never grossed me out. Squelching does gross me out. I don't know why they had to give another skin to the Skull Merchant. Like, Skull Merchant skins are so good, but she has way too many of them. Oh my god, it's Maurice. Hi, Maurice. Maurice is in the corner. I really like this art. Alright. One thing about this event is that it gives you like, there's like spirit energy from doing tasks or grabbing it out of the air. And if you get that spirit energy over to the Void Well, I believe, you can get a little crystal in order to make your gens go by faster. It's really not much, but it's pretty fun. from the first, like, from the first game I've played. Lara immediately went down. Where is she? Where is... Okay, she just showed up a little late. She just showed up a little late. Well, I'm probably just gonna save her because I'm the closest. I wonder what killer it is. Anyways, I do have some things I really want to talk about this stream, because I've had a lot on my mind. You know, it's not going to be the usual stuff where I talk about my schedule. I might talk about my schedule a little bit, because I have made some progress in a lot of the videos that I was like, oh, I'm going to finish them soon. I have made a lot of progress in especially the male cheerleader video, and I've made some progress in the asexuality video, but I've started more videos than I've been able to finish. So one video topic that I've kind of started on is I really want to make a video about high school football, because I just had a really bad experience cheering at a game. Well, not cheering. Well, I just had a really bad experience at the game that I just cheered at, and it made me kind of reflect, and it kind of brought me to the conclusion that, yeah, high school football makes us bad people. Like, high school football is incentivizing kids to be horrible people. We'll probably go into more detail when I make a video about it. That one's gonna be a fun video to make. But, the gist is, like, oh, God. So many aspects of high school football outside of the actual game, such as the barstools and the rivalries, they encourage, on the surface level, they're harmless. You know, barstools, at most, on the surface, they're a little mean. In practice, they make people, like, afraid. They are horrible in practice. I literally haven't seen what killer it is. Haven't even heard a heartbeat. Oh. What the fuck? Wait, did we get a friendly ghost face on the first one? You gotta be kidding me. Okay. I've seen people get, like, really hurt. It's not even the injuries, bro. It incentivizes some devious stuff, cause no. Yeah, during our most recent game, we thought there was definitely gonna be a fight, because, like, the people on the barstool, if y'all don't know what a high school football barstool is, it's basically like an account that isn't affiliated with the high school, and its entire purpose is just to talk trash about the other team. And I'm gonna rephrase this, or I'm gonna say this again, it should be about talking trash about the team as a whole. However, the actual barstool, like what actually happens in a lot of different barstools, is people being creepy, people being homophobic, people being fat phobic. It's a big deal, especially in our barstools. Like I'm in the deep south where people don't really care about that stuff. 90% of the enemy team barstool was, hey, this guy on your team is fat, so we're gonna post seven of our posts are gonna be about him. And I can't even be like, I can't even pretend that my school was better because my school saw a cheerleader who was plus size and was like, yeah, you're getting posted. No caption, no nothing. She was treated like the joke. Like, posting her was enough of a joke to be on the bar stool. Which is incredibly disheartening, and which is why I don't really think we should have these bar stools. Like, I'm not entirely against high school football, of course, like, come on. But these bar stools are incredibly damaging to a lot of people's psyche. Like, I was posted there, and obviously it didn't really affect me, but I was posted onto the bar stool, and it was a literal video of me tumbling at a gym that is entirely not associated with my high school at all. I wasn't in my high school uniform, I wasn't at my high school, I wasn't doing a thing for my high school, I was working for a completely different team. And they still posted me. So they were not going after the team. They were doing a personal attack on me as a person, which is not what the barstool should be used for. However, deep south, people are hostile, people are high schoolers. High schoolers suck down here. A lot of people do. But I don't think the barstools should be a thing, you know? Because out of all of the bar stools that I've looked over, because we've had a game or something, none of them have been good. None of them have been like... All of them have made me question, like, are we bad people? Is this turning high school kids into bad people? Is this incentivizing high school kids to be cruel to each other? Is this incentivizing literal high schoolers to fat shame their peers, to like do these witch hunts on their peers just to fulfill a goal or a barstool goal? It's bigotry disguised as teen pride. It's an invasion of privacy and harassment. It would be if I didn't post it, but it was publicly posted on the gym that I was tumbling at's like story because they did like what I did. And a few cheerleaders who I used to be on a team with, they were the only ones who could have like said, hey, look on this story for that video. So I got ratted out by people who used to be my teammates, which was another thing that's like, hey, these bar stools are turning us into bad people. This should not be happening to high schoolers. I should not be getting ratted out for the sake of a bar stool. I should not be having my trust broken for the sake of a bar stool. If that makes sense. So anyways, I've been talking about the bar stools the entire time, which is like, hey Arrow, like, bar stools aren't the entirety of football. If you want to get rid of bar stools, that's fine. Why does high school football make us bad people? Well, if I were to tell you that at every single one of the games, like not even just this year, every single one of the games that I've been to in my entire career as a cheerleader, I have either been called a slur, been called gay, or been passed up because of my gender. Like, we do a little, like, congratulations handshaking thing at the end of the games, and I have been either called a slur, called gay, or been either looked at weird, or passed up, or skipped. Yeah, just skipped is a better word. Because of me being a guy on a cheer team. And do I think those people would be bad people? Do I think those people would be bad people without the influence of football on them? Yes. This is more correlation than causation. It's like more of these people who would say that to me are football players, rather than football is causing people to say these things. However, if your team loses and you are a football player, you will probably take it out on the person you have even the slightest amount of bigotry towards, which is usually me, or the male cheerleader on the team, or the cheerleaders, because you may hate women, or the other football players who are nice because you hate kind people, or the other football players because you don't like disrespectful people, and you might get into a fight, like, or your team wins. And because we were cheering for a losing team, you feel like you're better than us, and you feel like you can get away with stuff, and you feel like you need to be snarky. Or if your team ties, and it was that one goal that could have won the game, and y'all miss it, you're heated at the end of the game. You feel like you've been robbed, so you decide to take it out on what you see as the weakest person you can take it out on. The cheerleaders. So yeah, high school football does make us bad people. Does that necessarily mean that high school football should go? Absolutely not. High school football is a great way for people to get their endurance training in. It's a great way to train endurance. It's a great way to form bonds. However, there should definitely be a lot more drilling into these players' heads that, like, if you say that stuff about somebody, not okay. If you start a fight with somebody because of it, not okay. If you are not respectful, if you are not a respectful entertainer, if you're not at least a good person on the field, like, you don't have to be a good person in the entirety of high school. If you're not just a good person on the field, then you shouldn't be allowed to play football. Like, if you were to have 2 sons and 1 daughter, what would you name them? Probably Freddy, and then Faz, and then Bear. Yeah, Freddy, Faz, Bear. This is the first time I've heard of a Barstool. Canada doesn't have those, and if they do, it's not common. I'd wonder why. Well, it's a Barstool about American football. I believe y'all might have some. I don't know. I don't really know what Canada does. I'm obviously a pure blood American, so I don't really know what Canada does. But basically, like, as I said, the Barstool, it's usually on Instagram or on Snapchat or on some kind of social media page where it's like, hey, we're this high school, but we're not associated with this high school. We're going to talk trash about the enemy team that we're going up against this Friday. And on paper, it's like, oh, the most it will be is like slightly annoying. They might post about the football players, they might they might do some fun little shenanigans. I said shenanigans like unironically. I didn't think I'd ever do that, but they might do some things like driving over to the enemy town in a mascot costume and sitting on their sign or something. What actually happens is people will, like, go after different players. People will go after, it's usually overweight people. People will find either overweight cheerleaders or overweight football players and then post to them. People will go after male cheerleaders or cheerleaders who have been to other high schools or cheerleaders who have boyfriends or football players who have girlfriends. And it's all... This particular Barstool that we just got out of because we just finished the game was incredibly creepy. It was a lot of people posting photoshops of cheerleaders with their boyfriends, except they photoshopped the football players onto their boyfriends. It was also like... How can I describe it? It was also a lot of fat shaming, like, on both sides. They were fat shaming our player, the Barstool, because the cheerleaders aren't associated with the Barstool. I didn't post anything on it, but our barstool went after a cheerleader who happened to be overweight, which was not okay. Absolutely not okay. Overall, it perpetuates a cycle of violence, you know. It seems a little to take it too serious. It seems like I'm taking it too seriously when I say cycle of violence, but I'm actually not. People have gotten hurt because of this. And it's really disheartening, you know? Riddle me this. How can you drop a raw egg from a height onto a concrete floor without cracking it? I didn't know. I don't think this is... I'm trying to think of this like in the way a riddle would be presented, but I don't know. You just had to do this in middle school science class, so it seems like the right answer is just like whatever you did for that project. What the... Okay, I think Dead by Daylight crashed. Oh, darn. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Either Dead by Daylight crashed or I, like, disconnected, but... Can anyone guess the answer? I can't. I'm just like, basket maybe, like a basket with a bunch of styrofoam in it. Concrete floors are very hard to crack. Get out! Get out of here! Go away! Get out of here, Josh! Alrighty. Alright. Riddle me this, what do you call a bear with no teeth? Bear with no teeth. A teddy bear? These are less riddles and they're more like jokes. These are dad jokes, Josh. These are dad jokes. A gummy bear. Maybe I need to take a break from streaming. I'm just gonna end the stream right there, because... Where's my void crystal at? Ooh, it's a wraith. Got it, got it, got it. Oh, are you kidding me? Do we have a friendly Wraith? We're having a staring contest, by the way. Said you have a few topics you wanted to talk about. I have them written down in a notebook. I'm gonna bring them up once the game is done. One of them was that football thing, because that is going to be a future video. If we just gen rush and get out of here, I'm ready. I'm glad I can get the blood points. Blood points. I don't know why I sound like that. Have you ever seen a Zaku? I have not. I don't know what that is. Josh is always making like these incredibly niche references. My fucking wave over. Wait. It's from the Gundam franchise. I also don't know what that is. Y'all have got to understand, I've never watched a singular anime in my entire life. Aero does not watch anime, and it's not even because I hate anime, but because first of all, I don't have the time, second of all, none of them have really interested me. Farthest I've gotten into an anime was 4 episodes of Haikyuu. That was one of the topics I wanted to talk about. It was like anime. I wanted to talk about, like, as somebody who's never seen anime, the animes that I would like to watch, and my kind of opinion on all of it. Second. You just gotta do a little bump tap for it. There be neither day to seek it, but I lose bet. I guess that will be one of the challenges. I'm not watching Gundam for a challenge. Can I heal her? I'm so confused. I don't know what this guy wants me to do. Watch a bit of anime, mostly just JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I've been hearing a lot about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure by far, like, I mean, lately. Alright, so, I have a few anime that I actually would really like to watch. As somebody who has never watched anime, I really want these to be my first anime. First of all, Yuri on Ice. I really want to watch Yuri on Ice. I don't know why, but I really want to watch Yuri on Ice because I've gotten it recommended to me a lot, and I haven't checked it out yet, but it seems pretty nice. I also really want to watch Assassination Classroom, like, and I'm saying this purely because Nagisa is a really interesting character to me, because it's like, yeah, he's a femboy, but like, he also can kill a bitch, and he also is very competent, and he's skilled, and he has his own fighting style, and he is he's just incredibly cool to me. And he's a very deep character, and I really like deep characters. Another one I would really like to watch. What is the other one that I would really like to watch? I would really like to watch Saiki K. You know, it's probably not on my like top 3 list, but I would really like to watch Saiki K. Beastars definitely. I really want to watch Beastars, cause you know, it's like a very in-depth, not really in-depth, but a very interesting look at. It's a very interesting story, and it can be taken so many ways, which is why it's so interesting to me. Because you can think of it as... Alright, you can think of it as an allegory for classism. You can think of it as an allegory for racism. And you can think about it as an allegory... I think about it as an allegory for homophobia. And that is pretty much entirely because I watched Keith Ballard's video. I think it's called, like, Legoshi is Gay, actually. It's a very, very interesting video. I'd highly recommend it. I might even put it in the description of one of my videos if I ever talk about Beastars. But, it is a very, very good video. And he makes really good points. Like, I just find it so interesting that he made the connection where like even a predator-prey relationship, which is on the surface, it's a relationship between two opposites. It would be the prime example of a heterosexual relationship. It's in canon heterosexual. It's in like on surface analysis, it's heterosexual, but when you dive deeper into it and you dive into the history of like when you dive into the history, and this is gonna sound weird, y'all aren't gonna get it unless y'all have watched the video. When you dive into the history of like hookup culture, and when you dive up into the when you go into the history of the parallels between Haru and Legoshi's relationship and the actual things that happened, specifically around the AIDS crisis and just two gay men in general. It's incredibly gay. Like, even the leading straight relationship is incredibly gay. And that's not even talking about Legoshi and Louis, which I love that ship for some reason. Talking about Legoshi and Louis, like, they are so gay. I can't even put it in, like, actual words. They are incredibly gay-coded, except in the actual story, both of them are in heterosexual relationships, and both of them still think about each other in those relationships. It's such an interesting, like, take. It's so interesting to look back at this, it's so interesting to look back at the video and look back at the basis of Beastars, which is a heterosexual couple, and be like, yes, this is symbolism for a gay couple. This is Paru Itagaki saying, hey, these guys are gay. Legoshi is gay, actually. I am very passionate about that. I don't know why. I'm very passionate about it. Hi, Kosu. Therapy needed. I dare you to seek it. That was a bet. There it is. I was looking for No Way Out, but let me look at my topics journal. All right. All right. So, I picked out one of the topics, animation. I'm actually working on a few animations, which is a completely different thing for this channel. I've never done animation for this channel. I've never done animation ever. So I'm working on a few animations. One is for the recent trend, Just Be Competent. It's probably going to be out. That trend is probably going to be completely done with by the time the animation is out. But it's actually not taking me as long as I thought it would. I am working on that, on top of editing videos and personal stuff like that. Other stuff is a different trend. It's gonna, if I do start animating more, it's gonna be a lot of lore stuff, especially about Vinny. It's gonna be like Diaries of a Popstar, animated. The Ranger in the Night, animated. Except the Ranger in the Night is gonna be a little hard because Vinny is easy to draw for me. I've like practiced drawing Vinny. He's pretty easy to draw for me. I only have maybe 2 drawings of Galos, and I have no drawings of Hawthorne, and I have to learn how to draw bears, and I have to learn how to draw armor, and I have to learn how to draw his body type. Anyways, Josh, go shoot your question. Whatever question you have, I'll answer it. Alright, there we go. Anyways, Josh, go ahead with whatever question you want to ask. Alright. Let's see, what other anime do I really want to watch? So there was Beastars. Oh, God. What can I... I've already said Yuri on Ice. I really want to watch Haikyuu, because I thought it was pretty good from the 4 episodes that I watched when I was a kid. I really want to watch Haikyuu. I'm not gonna... I don't like watching the movies, though. I don't like getting into a show and then being like, oh, well, there's a movie you have to watch. And it's like, can I just watch the show, please? Can I just please watch the show? Alright. Back to a new topic that I am pretty passionate about. Asexual representation. Yep, I just jingled the keys in front of y'all. I said the word representation. Asexual representation in media. And alright, y'all probably can't name the last character that was asexual representation. Y'all just can't. Like, we're so uncommon to see in media. It's crazy. We do have some representation, like, obviously. What is... Okay. We do have some representation, but like very much accept our representation is also taken away from us a lot of the time. One of the prime examples of asexual representation being taken from asexuals was the original, I believe I don't know, his name definitely was, what? Okay, damn. His name wasn't Buckethead. I don't know what his name was. Lughead or something. It was a character from, I believe, it was called the Archie comics. It was about a person, like a high school kid named Archie. And in the Jughead, his name was Jughead. And in the original comics, Jughead never really expressed any kind of, he never expressed feelings for really anyone. So he was asexual representation. In Riverdale, which is based off of the Archie comics, he is a absolute horn dog. How were you able to get him up that quickly? He is an absolute horn dog. So that was pretty much our only representation at the time, just like taken away because they don't care about us. Nobody really in the media cares enough. Are you kidding me? I'm going against the Swift right now. Oh god. This is not fun. This thing is not gonna be fun again. This is not gonna be a fun game. Does age matter in a friend group? Because I'm 16. There are like 4 guys who are in their 20s, 2 men who are in their 2 men in their 70s, 4 D teenagers, and 1 random kid from a married couple. Why do I'm not to be rude, why do your questions sound so like AI generated? You sound like a bot, but I mean, I guess it doesn't. Psyche K is really good AOS rep. I've heard that. I have heard that. Are you kidding me? Let me have a singular thing, dude. Well, hey, at least they're not working on gens. By, like, doing all this, they're not working on gens. Actually, Alucard is probably... I could have sworn I swerved that. Alucard is probably working on gens. I'm actually about to get, like, absolutely gen rushed. I'm not gonna, like, stay by. These guys are really annoying. What do you think of Sonic X Shadow Generations? I haven't played it. Oh, great, another infinite. Hey, at least they're dropping god palettes at 5 gens. That is very good for me. Ooh, they're dropping all of them. Yeah, they're not gonna have any palettes to work with. I have no idea what this one's doing. I'm guessing that was Boone Exponential because I could still see their scratch marks. Some people think it's funny to smash pumpkins. Anyways, looking at researching Aero Ace characters, you start to realize that a lot of quote-unquote Aero Ace representation is speculation. People put, like, I read an article about the best Aero Ace characters, the best representation of Aero Ace people as characters. You know, best Aero Ace rep. Not only were about 70% of those characters unconfirmed, purely speculation. I'd say an example would be Elsa. A lot of people consider Elsa to be Aero Ace, and that was actually she was actually on in that article. She was mentioned in that article as really good Aero Ace representation. I don't know why I can't talk, but she was put in that article as Aero Ace representation. Do I think she deserves to be there? Well, I would say she does. I will say she would if she was confirmed to be Aero Ace. She's not. I hate this game, actually. I hate this game. Why do I have to keep going against Sabo Cruz? Anyways, yeah, Elsa was there. It was really disheartening to see that article and be like, hey, this is a character. Oh, no, this character is purely speculation, was never confirmed to be Aero Ace, and will probably never be confirmed to be Aero Ace. Ever. At all. There's, like, pure speculation characters, and there's characters that have been confirmed, but it's in a medium other than, like, the media that they are from. Let's take SpongeBob, for example, because SpongeBob is confirmed to be asexual by, I believe he's confirmed to be asexual by the series creator. He was on that, too. And while he is by technicality a really good asexual character, is it ever... It's never mentioned in the show. Obviously, it's not mentioned in the show, because they wouldn't be mentioning sex in SpongeBob. But that also means he doesn't really count as asexual representation, because he's not representing us. He simply is asexual. Anyways, asexual representation is something that both people don't really care to do, people don't really want to do, and people are completely fine with throwing away. And when I say throwing away, I'm going to put VivziePop in the spotlight. VivziePop is asexual. I believe she's Aero Ace, but I'm a little disheartened by her treating of Alistair as an asexual character. Obviously, he is, at the current state, it's kind of more hinted that he's just asexual rather than aromantic asexual. He is confirmed to be asexual in the show, which is great, honestly. It's leaps and bounds better than anything else we've gotten, even if it was just, like, 2 lines. The problem is, there's been a lot of rumors online being like, hey, VivziePop is going to make Radio Apple canon, or she's going to make Radio Static canon. And it's incredibly disheartening to see this, like, one piece of good representation that we have, and I'm going to say this with a completely straight face, be replaced with fucking Old Man Yowie. Like, that is the only piece of representation that we have. Alistair is the only like mainstream character I can point to and be like, hey, he said he's asexual. That motherfucker is definitely asexual. And then I won't be able to do that. I will absolutely not be able to do that because he won't be a sexual representation. He's probably going to be he's probably going to be ripped from us or Old Man Yowie. That's just how the story goes. We never have representation. When we do have representation, it gets taken away from us because people want their relationships to happen. And I don't even blame like filmmakers and series and people who make series and people who are running this stuff. I don't blame them for not having asexual characters, because an asexual character means that you can't have like an aro-ace character means you can't have a romance subplot with them. An aro-ace character means you can't really have spicy stuff with that character, which is weird on its own, but it's objectively true. Sex sells. An aro-ace character means that you are depriving yourself. It means that you are making the writing harder. That being said, nobody's doing it. Nobody is letting their writing be harder in order to represent us. We are completely underrepresented. I'm gonna be completely honest. We are completely underrepresented. Basically no one knows what an asexual is. We are entirely underrepresented. So most I can do is, because I can't really animate and I can kind of write. I write books about asexual characters. That's the most I can do. Most y'all can do is, hey, make series about it. Make your creative ideas heard. If you want representation, you make it yourself. That's just kind of how the story goes. I have a big problem with her just throwing around her ace characters and letting people pretty much dismiss and disregard his asexuality. Yeah, it's her character. At the end of the day, it's her character. She can do whatever she wants with Alistair. Don't care. If she wants to throw away his representation for Old Man Yowie, go the fuck ahead. It is your character. That being said, you could be doing something revolutionary. Revolutional isn't a word. You could be doing something revolutionary with this character. You could give us concrete asexual representation where the asexual is a interesting character, because I believe Alistair is an interesting character. But you won't. You're just gonna do the same thing that you've been doing in every. You're just gonna make this relationship, which is the same as all of the other relationships in your show. Instead of having an interesting asexual character that we've never had. Genuinely, it like pisses me off, because we are so close to this representation and yet we're just giving it up. And a person who has likely had to like suffer with us as much, if not more, because she's been around longer. It's disheartening, because she should know. She should be able to, I'm overstimulated right now. What was that? She should be able to empathize with the fact that, hey, that we're not represented at all in media. I should maybe not, like, throw away this character for that. But nope, it's just gone. He's probably gonna be, like, his asexuality is never gonna be mentioned ever again. It's probably going to be retconned. It's probably not going to be important at all. I don't know how I missed that. from through the fog. God, this fog is like overstimulating as hell. I don't know why they added it. I'm gonna be nice. I'm not gonna like tunnel her straight off the hook. I will pick up this guy though. I will pick up Alucard. I could have just moried her. They really haven't even touched the exit gates yet. They're probably healing. Gonna be so honest. They're probably resetting. Alright, all of them are healed. One of them's got the glow mushroom. Where could they be? Yep, they're at that gate. That thing like destroys my. This thing is like destroying my computer. Who is the character with the cape? That's Alucard. Don't know what happened there. Oh, bro just disconnected. Oh, I feel bad. Oh, they probably disconnected the same way I did. Boom. Oh gosh, this is turning my computer into a potato. Hey, at least I got 2 kills. Like, you can never really complain when that happens. Okay, okay, wait, I can make it, wait. Can I make it, can I make it? Yes! Yes! I made it! Let's go. He just disconnected. Oh, I feel bad. I remember someone turned their toaster into a PC. Oh, that sucks, buddy. That sucks, bud. Hey, GG's. Hey, only one escaped. That's actually pretty sick.
ดีมากเลย
Does a character get a buff if they're LMS? I don't know what LMS means. I do not know what LMS means. Let's run that back. Don't know why Houndmaster is disabled, but let's run that back. Anyways, so, as y'all know, I recently have become monetized. Like, recently monetized. Which is incredible to me, you know? Love it. They only get certain perks. Like, they only get benefits if they're last man standing if you have certain perks. Otherwise, it's just normal. Hi Hazy. I did just get monetized. So, that being said, I have memberships up that y'all can buy. And for my first video that is going to be entirely for membership, I'm planning on like showing my writing process by making an entirely new character, entirely new persona, based off of a different part of me that I haven't written about. That is what I'm planning on doing. I'm going to, for that first membership video, I'm going to, like, make something about that. About my writing process. If y'all do actually pay for membership, I will make sure that it is worth it. Sable just disconnected. Weird. That was easy. I will make sure that it is worth it, so I will, like, put work into membership videos, and I will make sure that the membership videos are good, and I will make sure that y'all get previews of my videos if y'all get the membership. But yeah. There's something strange in this neighborhood. Gotcha. I've recently been trying to learn music theory so that I can like make better songs, because I am like an amateur songwriter. Y'all probably don't. I have not talked about it a lot. I do like writing songs and I really want to get better. So I've been just doing them on and off, and also trying to learn guitar so that I can like actually put beats to it, because when I put a beat to music, I'm able to envision the lyrics a lot better. I've also been learning GarageBand in order to you know, do the same thing, make small tracks so that I can get inspiration for songs. Dang it. Aimed a little too high there. I'm aiming like two everywhere. I'm not gonna loop Shack with that, David. You know, looping Shack is really just something I don't like doing. Do you know how to play the banjo? I wish, dude. Playing the banjo seems like it'd have so much like whimsy. Being able to play the banjo is so whimsical. Ooh, good 360. Actually, that wasn't even a 360. That was like a bait. I can swing. Ooh, almost made that. Wait, that got her into it? Oh, you're kidding. So you're actually kidding me. But she dies here. There we go. See, that was annoying. But hey, kill two birds with one stone. Now I can make my void thing. Don't stop, get it, get it. I could probably go into head form right now. How do you take your cup of joe? You know, I don't take it black, but I do like maybe just a splash of creamer in it. Like, not really black, but just like barely brown. You know. I do like me a good, like, bitter cup of coffee. It's good to wake you up. I also like it brewed by a bisexual with blue hair and nose piercings. Jeez, I am like so not locked in this game. I don't know if it's the map, but I'm just having horrible chases. I can't really make it through. I'm gonna blame it on the map. I'm gonna blame it on the map. Where's that sable? I know, I see that sable. Let me get into the void, jeez. Alright, where you at? Alright, she's out of the void. Gotcha! Alright, that was pretty cool. Ooh, wait, all of them are... Wait. They're all exposed now. That's... Okay. I complained about not being locked in, and then I immediately got, like, the best perk, the best value out of this perk that I've ever gotten. That is actually sick. We get the bot. We're just trying to tunnel the bot out. We don't like bots. And then I'm gonna get the Jane. What are you doing? What was that supposed to be? Anyways, I'm going to cash in my haunt stuff. My void. Where did she go? Both of them went into the void. Do you remember Flee the Facility? Yes, I do. I remember Flee the Facility very well. I used to play it a lot back when I was really young. Let's, you wanna see something cool? Ooh, there's the bot. Let's tunnel the bot out. And because wondering I didn't proc, I know that they are over there. Alright, so nasty. They're probably heading over to this gate. They're not. Where are these two? Alright, so if I find the Jane, I'll likely see the David. If I find the David, I'll probably not find the Dave. I mean, if I find the David, I'll probably not find the Jane. Now what? Oh my god. Why were you even thinking about it? You say now that I'm thinking about it, why were you thinking about it? Now that I'm thinking about it, what would a Sonic ASMR RP sound like? Stop thinking about it. Please. Why are you thinking about it? You'll have to believe me, he won't stop talking about ASMR RPs. Alright, they get out. That's fine. Don't get out. That's fine. I don't even care, dude. I don't even care. I don't even care, dude. Stop thinking about this stuff. Stop thinking about the song. Stop thinking about the Aromatos or ASMR RP. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I did forget to say GG's. That's not very fun.
Ka?
Okay, how about an audio story? What? What do you mean audio story? Should I be a radio host? Should I be like a radio host? Be like, hey everybody, da, 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 da. Audio story. Alright, let's switch back to Survivor. And try to see what's going on there.
อยากกลับบ้านชะมัดเลยว่ะ
Yes, tell stories like one of your characters are going into a haunted house. Really? Honestly, I feel like I have one more game in me, and then I'm ready to call it quits for this stream, because I am going to be streaming on Sunday. Probably gonna be streaming Dead by Daylight again, but I do want to have stuff to talk about, and I don't want to exhaust everything that I have to talk about on this one.
Another day, another gig.
Every day, another dollar. What if we do a reaction stream? I will probably actually do a reaction stream when season 2 of Into the Mind comes out by Avery, Dream Creed Productions, formerly Avery Caddick. I will be doing a stream then. because holy crap, am I absolutely pumped for season 2 of Into the Mind. Hey Lacey. Hi Lacey. I'm doing one more game and then I'm finishing the stream. This one was just like a have fun and talk about some stuff stream. We talked about like how it's gonna sound weird. We talked about how high school football makes people into bad people, like incentivizes children to be bad people. Also talked about asexual representation and stuff like that. Basic stuff. Run of the mill here. Ooh, we got a spring trap. Swing tap. We also talked about memberships, and I want to bring that back up again. Now that I am monetized, I am able to put out a membership, and the first video that I'm going to be doing for that membership, when that membership actually does get members, is I'm going to be making a video about how I write characters by making an entirely new character from scratch and filming my process. I feel like it's gonna be very. It's probably not going to be like helpful, and oh my god. Okay, one more game because the spring trap disconnected. But basically, I feel like it'll be just fun to see my process in action, and it'll be like, hey, what's the steps you should take in order to make these? Manic, oh my god, Manic, I need you to think, what would a Sonic ASMR RP sound like? What would a Aromatose RP sound like? You're getting too far into this. You're getting too far into this. Don't understand.
Another gig.
I don't understand what I did. I must know. I think it'd be about Tangle and Whisper debate. Yeah, this chat is a prison. This chat is a prison. I'm not even a streamer. This is my purgatory, and y'all are the enforcers. I'm gonna make a video on this. This might actually be like a membership video. Actually, this is probably gonna be a secondary. This is gonna be a secondary video. Second channel video. Maybe him updating his Tumblr. Aromatose updates his Tumblr ASMR. You know, that would be more screaming than y'all think, because I hate how Tumblr works. I don't like using Tumblr. Why the hell can't I post this video? Why the hell can't I post this image in my caption? Honestly, closest thing y'all are gonna get, Aero rants to you about sharks ASMR. I really like sharks. I don't know a lot about sharks, but I do like sharks. They're like I like seals. Aero rants to you about seals ASMR. Definitely. You know, as somebody who wants to be an aerospace engineer, I don't know a lot about planes. And I find it really hard to like research physical things. Because y'all probably have people in your life who are really into cars. Y'all probably have people in your life who are really into like heavy machinery and know everything there is to know about like a Jeep or a Ford Focus or whatever. I find it really hard to research that stuff because you're not really given like guiding questions. You're not really given questions like, hey, you should ask this. Hey, you should ask this. It's all like, hey, you're gonna pick this up. You're just gonna know this if you are interested enough in it. So I've never been able to get into cars, and I've never been able to get into planes because I don't know what to research. I was accidentally posting it. What the f- Okay, that actually did scare me. Everyone I know says they think I'll be an engineer, but I know practically nothing about how tech works. I just really like math. Like, I just really like math, and I think I'm good at it, so I feel like I'll be able to adapt into an engineering work field. It's a lot of math, and it's a lot of innovation, and it's a lot of, like, knowing how things work, which the last thing I don't really know. I mean, I can infer how they work, but I can't really be the sole proprietor of, like, hey, wings should be like this. Hey, the jet should be this big. Hey, we should use this material for the jets. Did I finish healing you? I'm sorry. I really thought I finished healing Steve. I'm sorry, Steve. Aero updates his Tumblr for once in his absolute life, because I've barely been updating my Tumblr. Like, I do want to post more to it. I do, but I also do want to kind of wait for people to like actually notice it, because posting a bunch of stuff in it at the same time is a little hard to keep up. Plus, I want people to use it as an ask blog. I want people to be able to ask questions about these characters, but nobody's gonna do that really. Like, if we're being completely honest, nobody's gonna do that. Nobody's really gonna care enough about these characters in order to ask about them. Ah, you missed. You missed, buddy, old pal. Is that a stun? It made it sound like this. It made it sound like the stun noise. Hey, can someone look up Sonic ASMR RP? I want someone to describe the thumbnail. Can't you do that, yo dang self? That was actually pretty clutch. Honestly, the new crystals are really overpowered. I made her TC! I made the nurse TC. I wanted to do more research on this game, but I keep procrastinating, and all I got is that I'm gay for Sable, Michaela, and Kate. Oh, this chat is a purgatory. This chat is a purgatory. What if Batman were in Dead by Daylight? He'd be pretty sick, gonna be honest, but not as sick as V. Bunyasak. She's shaking her dreads. All I need to know is does he have them Jordans on? Betcha he doesn't. Let's switch to Sable for. I remember looking up Joker ASMR RP. I regret everything. Now, what were you expecting to find when you Googled Joker ASMR RP? This one's on you, buddy boy. This one's on you. There we go. Can you win a match by using the worst perks? You know what? I might as... Alright, Josh. Let's keep it 100. If you can either send a super chat in or get somebody to super chat, I will do that. I'll do it. If you can either send a super chat in or get someone to super chat. There we go. I just started the goal. And to add on to it, if Josh can do that, you also have to do this challenge playing as a character you hate playing as. Which character would that be? I don't like playing as Dwight. Actually, I do like playing as Dwight. I don't like playing as Felix Richter. I really don't like playing as Felix Richter. Bloodweber? Okay, damn. Josh, if you can... Hi there, Liz. You're new here. I don't... You're new here. We barely get new people, but we are very kind to new people. It's... Alright, so, me and my chat are kind of new people. My chat is not kind to me. My chat is deranged. My chat is my purgatory. For some reason, I got sent to hell. And, my chat is my... My chat are the people that are torturing me. Unknown error occurred? Thank you very much. That's really so helpful. Hey, Manic, I don't suppose that you have money, do you? I don't want to pay for that, TBH. It's any... The goal is, like, any super chat.
Not again.
Okay, Elliot. Alright. Hello, Elliot. I have another friend named Elliot. Y'all might have to fight to... There's another person in the chat named Elliot. So, y'all might have to, like, fist fight to the death. Gonna be honest. If Elliot sees you stomping around on his turf, there's gonna cause some problems. Manic, how do you feel that... Wait, let's see. How do you feel that we've brought in Sable? That I am playing as Sable. Let's see. It was Sable, Michaela, and Kate. I don't have Michaela. I could get Michaela. Get the super chat goal, and I'll get Michaela. Get another super chat goal, and I'll get Michaela. Listen, Elliot, that's just like how the rules go around here. That's just how the rules go around here. The other Elliot will have to fight you. We can only have one at a time. We can only handle one. You absolutely spoil me, Arrow. You really spoil me. I try my best. Hey, Elliot, we were talking. What is ASMR RP? Josh, fucking quit that. Josh, stop it. You're gonna scare Elliot away. She's shaking her dreads. I honestly think it's funny when people share the same name. Elliot, cooler Elliot. There's Elliot and the cooler Elliot, and y'all are gonna have to fight for whoever's the cooler Elliot. Yeah, Josh. Wait, no. Yeah, Elliot, if you're gonna be in this chat, you're gonna have to get used to whatever the fuck Josh says. Like, really quick. Josh says kinda out of pocket shit. If you look through the older live streams, you will be able to see what I'm talking about. When people first saw my name, they assumed it was a Lacey Games reference. I thought it was a Lacey Games reference. Gonna be so honest, medical Lacey. That sounds like a Lacey Games reference. I wonder what killer it is. Oh, it's a knight! Ugh! Oh! Okay, just pass by me. That's fine. What? Knight is very annoying to go against. Gonna be very honest. Very annoying to go against. Darn it, I was drinking water. Oh! Probably the youngest person here. Maybe. Josh is 84 years old, and Lacey is a timeless entity, so... don't listen to whatever Josh is saying, he's 84. But, wait, I can flashlight save if he picks up a certain way. Not that way. I can body block. No, I can't. He just goes past me. Did they add night because Deltarune came out? Probably. Shit! I didn't think he'd see me! Check window. Damn it. God, I hate night. Oh, I hate night. Go away. Get away from me. Get away from me, you sick freak. Actually, I really thought I was dead there. I genuinely thought I was dead. Are you kidding me? Get away from me! Joshua, I'm currently locked in. I can't play games. You see, we do not dilly-dally. We do not dilly-dally in this stream. This stream is entirely for non-dilly-dalliers. No dillying or dallying allowed. He's on like Bloodlust 1,000,000 right now. Heads up if Josh asks you to play a game, say no, Elliot. Well, it's probably just like the drawing game he's been talking about. Ooh, trying to catch me. Ooh, trying to catch me. Ooh, swing again. Ooh, swing again. Swing again. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Ooh, buddy. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. How many times is he gonna... I'm gonna go out swinging. I've traumatized this guy. He is completely and utterly traumatized right now. Ah, shoot. I'm in a dead zone. There is absolutely no way I'm... V, thank you, V, thank you, V, thank you. Thank you, V. V, you're the GOAT. That was actually so goated. I really hope V doesn't get down because of that. Alright, nice void crystal. Nice void crystal. Oh, Hex Face the Darkness, got it. Imagine how much it would suck if YouTube had photo comments like TikTok. Ooh, boy. I think, like, it would be cool if creators could, like, turn them on under certain videos, but having them on as default would probably be horrible. And I take a deep breath and I get real high and I fume to the top of my lungs. What's going on? Alright, time to get out. This is probably gonna, well, I can fit one more game in while the super chat goal is still on, just to like incentivize a bit. Especially if you're a big creator, yeah, it would be so I would be afraid to have my comments up. He's definitely putting a guard down right there. Come on, boys, run! Run! Ooh, nah. I feel kind of bad for leaving that V behind, but the knight also had Hex No One Escapes Death, which is like Noed. If you're using Noed immediately, like I'm gonna assume you're a pretty bad player. I can cook, thank you. I've been doing Dead by Daylight for a long time. I want to do another game just to have a chase like that, because that was a fun chase and he didn't hit me once. Alright. I believe the highest amount of people we had at one time in the stream, not this stream, but in a stream in general, was around 12 people. Which isn't a lot, but like 12 people tuned in to just watch me yap while I was live, which is pretty heartwarming for me. I don't know why, but it's small things, you know? First time watching gameplay, that's sick. Wait, I should be Michonne. I spent a lot of money on these ones that I barely even used. Let's play Lara Croft, actually. Like, I genuinely enjoy playing Lara Croft. Yeah, you feel so special. You have enough attention span to watch me just playing while I'm live, which is nice. Very nice of you. I tried to sing for another content creator's live stream. They thought I was a bot or just a spammer, that they put me in the timeout corner. For big streamers, you know, it's funny because for big streamers, y'all, I would not be talking to y'all like this. I would not be saying, hey, y'all gotta watch out for Josh if I was a big streamer. I wouldn't have like, I really do hope I get big, but I'm gonna remember y'all if I do. Very much if. Okay, Elliot, so this is like if Dandy's world was with humans and it was scary and evil and attractive and other adjectives and it was for teens. You just had to say attractive, didn't you? You just had to say attractive. God, I feel like I want to do... Alright, I'm going to do one more Survivor game, and then one more killer game, and then I'll see where it is from there. Because I don't want to just keep on saying one more game, one more game, one more game. I want to say either, hey, this is the last game, or, hey, y'all are going to be in this for a while. I feel like I'm having fun. Let's play another game. Plus, I ain't even been streaming for that long. I've been streaming for 2 hours. At most.
Where am I?
You know, back in my day, Elliot, we used to jam food in people's mailboxes, huh? Huh, what? Oh. Wait. Wait. Lacey's having a heart attack right now. 3 whole Sable wards in the game. Alrighty. Lacey was found dead at 4:28 p.m. on October 18th, 2025. Last thing she had with was her phone and a stream playing Dead by Daylight. Oh my god. Lacey, are you okay? And why are you specifically dead at 4:28? Why were you specifically dead at 4:28? And there used to be a candy shop bar. Now, instead of candy shop, you could say that it was a candy store. Honey, what are you waiting for? Welcome to my candy store. God damn it. Honey, what you waiting for? Step into my candy store. You know, I like being a cheerleader, but worst part of it is after games, there's like a 3-day period where I can't sing at all. I can't sing anything at all. And then my throat's fine after about 2 days. But during those 2 days, no singing. Can't try to... Yeah, I guess I gotta die. This is like when Duck died in a coffin. Had to teach him. Is that a Heathers reference? Oh. Yeah, you're new to the stream, but I love musicals. It's one of the people, it's one of like pop culture things. It's one of my core like pop culture tenets. It's like, Probably one of the only things that my chat can tell you about me is like, Aero loves musicals. Dear Evan Hansen? I haven't seen it. I'm going against an Albert Wesker. Albert Wesker is not fun to go against. Not very fun. I'll probably watch Dear Evan Hansen, but I do have to watch Phantom of the Opera or A Certain Somebody Will Kill Me. What? Dear Evan Hansen is like Shark Tale? Got it. Yeah, we're not winning this game. For some reason, I have the sinking feeling that we will never be able to do a gen on this game. Screw off, please. Swing and a miss. Duh! Oh my god, I can't catch a break. I was just on hook. Give me a second. You see, this is a clever reference to Shafrilla's Why Shark Tales is a cinematic disaster. Give me a break, Albert Wesker, please. Give me 2 seconds off the hook. Yeah, at least we got a gen done, though. I'm already at 2 hooks, but we got a gen done. In the video, he edited the main character's head onto Dear Evan to prove he was a villain. Can you please rescue me, please? Thank you, bunches. Well, actually, I don't need to spray. He is immediately coming for this hook. I'm so glad I took that bullet. And he just, okay. I took an entire, like, hit for him. Just, oh my god, tunneling right off hook. Please, I just got off hook, dude. I just got off hook. I haven't done anything. I just got off hook. There was a bar behind the wall in the candy store, just for us kids. They sell root beer, soda, and milk. If we were feeling sad, there was one shop under. It's more of a deep cut. God damn it. Can I please be off the hook for 2 seconds? I just got tunneled out of this game. That game lasted like a minute for me. He's 1 second off of hook. Yeah, I did not get to do anything that game. We're running that back. Let's go with Lara Croft. Alright. Alright. I'll do this game. The killer game. Be right back for a second. You better be right back in a second, or because we know where you are. Alright. Let's read this. I was looking at my phone for a second, and then I look back at chat, and I just see it's a good thing they didn't add Genshin Impact to Dead by Daylight. Now, why exactly would they add Genshin Impact to Dead by Daylight? What character would they add? Like Child as a killer, or was his name Child? I think his name was Child. Whatever the red-haired twink was. Actually, red-haired twink isn't specific enough. There's like 5 red-haired twinks in that game. I used to play it. Don't play it anymore. Elliot, Arrow is a lot like Garfield in the sense that he knows where you live. Also in the sense that I hate Mondays. Yeah, I hate Mondays. I want them to add Minecraft Steve to Dead by Daylight. He'd be a killer. You know how strong Minecraft Steve is? I was gone for 1 second. What did I miss? Elliot, I'm a lot like Garfield in the sense that I know where you live. We're going against Skull Merchant. I should honestly just DC right now. God, I hate going against Skull Merchant for some reason. Passionate fury against Skull Merchant. I came back to that game has a lot of red-haired twinks. We're talking about Genshin Impact because Josh said something about Genshin Impact. That game does have a lot of red-haired twinks. We need more twinks in Dead by Daylight, honestly. Dead by Daylight has a twink to fish. What the fuck? Okay. Just friendly Skull Merchant? Can we not, like, have friendly? I want to have a game. I want to... You know what? I'm probably just going to DC. Because, like... Suffer a time penalty? Why not? Like, it'll only be, like, 5 seconds. It'll only be, like, 5 seconds.
Sam?
You're playing Dandy's World on your phone? I hope you're having fun. Hope you're having fun with it. In the group chat is a great way to describe the chat. This is kind of like a group chat. And I'm asking why, Lord. Speaking of Dandy's World, I just unlocked Rebecca. You mean Sans from Undertale. Speaking of Dandy's World, I just unlocked Rebecca, meaning I have the only character in the Halloween update worth getting. Hey, I think... What is her name? Like, Eclipse looks great. Eclipse looks very nice. Elliot, I'm scared that Genshin Impact might try to get into Super Smash Bros. In Dead by Daylight. I don't want that to happen. Honestly, Pyra and Mythra got into Super Smash Bros. Of course, Pyra and Mythra are Nintendo characters, but they kind of look like Genshin Impact characters. You should definitely stream Dandy's World again. You see, YouTube doesn't like when I stream Dandy's World because they copyrighted my stream, for every single time the I don't know why I'm getting so close to the microphone, but they copyrighted my stream for every single time that the Dandy's World lobby music was playing. So that was about 6 times my stream got got copyright claimed. So yeah, they do not like when I stream Dandy's World. But I'll probably do it. I'll probably just mute the lobby music so that I don't get copyright claimed. That's so dumb, what the hell? The only characters who belongs in Smash Bros is Jibanyan. I don't know. Please do Funtime. Please do Funtime, I am very curious. Funtime is like a dealer. The fucking ASMR dealer. Please don't tell me we have an AFK killer. I am probably next time I stream Dandy's World, I'm probably gonna mute the game sounds to be TBH. Drink your water today, guys. Remember to drink your water. I'll be back. Be right back. I'll be right back. No problems, Josh. Also, you need to play Dandy's World during those streams. Like from Yokai Watch? Dude, I love Yokai Watch. Have you played Forsaken? I've never played Forsaken, and I'm a little scared to get into it because the community is apparently so vile and so repulsive that it's worse than the early Undertale community. And it's worse than like the like my 2010s My Little Pony community. Oh, okay, we're playing nurse. We're playing against a nurse. Got it. Oof. Yikes, that's a pretty good nurse. Nothing is worse than the MLP community. You know what? As somebody who was exposed to the MLP community back in like when it was in its prime heresy era, yeah, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. I probably should not have finished that. Swing and a miss, buddy. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, big dog. Swing and a miss. Let me cook now. Let me cook. You stay away from Lori and let me cook. Ah, thought I could dodge that. Ooh, swing and a miss, big guy. Oh! Okay, I thought I dodged that, but okay. At least they'll probably be able to get that gen done as long as they hit like their good skill checks. Do you think that the MLP was? I'm done. I'm done. Josh, stop mentioning ASMR RP. Stop. Do you think that the MLP was the one to make ASMR RP? I don't think it was. I'm gonna be honest, the MLP community did a lot of stuff. Did a lot of weird stuff. I don't think they were the ones that invented ASMR RP. It was probably the Genshin Impact community. When I was like, wait, no, it was the Gacha Life community. It was absolutely the Gacha Life community. When I was like 5 or 6, when the horror Pinkie Pie stuff, don't even remind me of it. Don't even remind me of it. I saw a lot of that. Wait, why is my flashlight not working? Oh, I'm genuinely dead. What the? Hey Laurie Strode, if you are healthy, maybe you should body block. Is he gonna? They're not gonna try to sabotage the hooks in the basement, are they? Oh my god, my teammates are genuinely stupid. My teammates are genuinely stupid. There's ASMR of MLP, but they probably didn't, like, create it. They probably didn't create the idea. Also, can we lock in and stop being dumb, please? Thank you very much. Drop the ASMR thing. Y'all are freaks. Y'all a bunch of freaks. I'm just getting tunneled out of every single game. I'm just getting tunneled. I can't even speak. I'm just getting tunneled out of every single game. Like, there's no way I win this. There's no way I don't die here. I probably should have just got out. I had one good game, and then, you know what? When I start having really bad games as Survivor, that's my cue to start doing Killer, to like start playing Killer. That's like my cue. Why, Funtime? Why are you finding Sonic ASMR for him? Why are you doing that? Wait, nope. One killer game, and then I'll probably end stream. You know, it's just like that. It's just like that time, you know? Alright. Why do I know about MLP ASMR RP? If the fandom is popular, there will be. We are the freakiest freaks to ever freak. Y'all are the chat of an asexual character. I mean, asexual creator, by the way. Start acting like it. Yeah, right. And Josh also quotes Mr. Freeze a lot. Alright. I'm not for the freaky stuff either, yeah. We're comfortable enough where we can say freaky stuff like that. Y'all are... Will I say that's a bad thing? No, because I'm not a big enough content creator to be careful around. I really don't like this new skin for the knife. I feel like I'm gonna change it once... Ooh. Hell no. Get off of that. If I can go around, if I can like find V and Vittorio before their parasite wears off, that would actually be pretty sick. I didn't find Vittorio in time. There it is. Ooh, I thought he'd vault TBA to be honest. TB to be honest. Gotcha. Where'd he go? Oh wait, he plot twisted. Where is he? Also, what's it like being a YouTuber? I'm not really big enough to say... It's like... It's kind of like you're living in... Well, for me, a lot of my friends don't know I'm a YouTuber, so it's kind of like living a double life. Also, they dropped God Palette at 5... At 5 stacks. I mean, at 5 gens. What am I saying stacks? They dropped a God Palette at 5 gens. So, I think I'm doing pretty alright in this game. I just hate this map for some reason. This map absolutely sucks. Where did you go? Anyways, it's pretty cool, like, being paid by YouTube. It's a good way. It's a really good way in order to... It's a really good way to just have some extra money flowing in, which is never a bad thing. Jesus. Can I get, like, a single second to find someone? There you are. There you are. Gotcha. The fact that we're comfortable talking about weird stuff, we're like little imps. Flying monkeys. Yeah, if y'all ever get that freaky, I'm going to call y'all out. Like, I am asexual, so I guess I have a lower tolerance for it. There you are. In the void? I have no idea how that didn't hit. Go get her. I don't know how she slipped past me. Anyways, I do need to get to the other areas because I am kind of flopping right now. Yeah, I'm really not doing good. I haven't been applying good enough gen pressure. Where did she go? Okay, I literally can't pick her up. I genuinely just can't pick her up. Hey, Aromatose, try to look at the post. I will when, like, I lock in. Also, I love your OC, he's so silly. I made an entire video about him. You should go watch it if you haven't already. I'm pretty proud of it. How have y'all... What? I literally applied constant pressure to that gen. Honestly, I'll be fine with like 1 kill. Whoa, okay, yeah. I have just been sucking at, like, spreading out gen pressure. I really didn't think they'd get the gens done that quickly, though. I see you, dude. Running right at me. Where did... There she is. Wait, Vio Adam came back. He started posting like the Myth of the Machine, which is in my opinion a way better version of Quest of the Machine. Leagues better. Alright, we get about maybe a kill. A dealer for weird ASMR RP videos. That's a weird job to have. Yeah. Alright, she's still on Hook. If I can guard Hook, then... Wait. Alright, I got 2 kills. I will take that. Like, 2 kills? Not bad. Alright, the other two get out. I'm completely fine with that. Okay, can't go through walls. That's good to know. Elliot, have you ever had syrup on pizza? Stop bringing this up. Alright, basically to explain the syrup on pizza thing, Josh, like, keeps on talking about syrup on pizza, and I think it's absolutely disgusting. I think syrup on pizza is disgusting, but he keeps on talking about it. Alright. And that should be the... That'll be the last game. Oh god. That'll be the last game. Now, I am gonna play Minecraft for just a little bit because that's like a little end of stream section where we play Minecraft on the realm. Y'all are welcome to join. Alright. Alright, in the last, like, little Minecraft section, I set up, my farm and stuff. I set up my farm, I got that kind of stuff done. Right now, I think, let's see, what will I do? I could set up a... Oh, I didn't think I'd be anyone, like, one of anyone's favorite creators. What, ew? Oh, wait. I remember someone is crazy enough to dip pizza in milk. It's funny, on the last live stream when I was playing with Saturn / your friend, and I asked, what's BL? We're not gonna answer that. We're not gonna answer that. Though I am an expert in it. I'm an expert in the field, but I'm not gonna share it. I'm not gonna answer it. You'll have to figure it out on your own. Let's set up a sugarcane farm. Yeah, it's you, the Click, and Funky Frog Bait. I watch all of those creators. Dude, I need to... I love the Click and Funky Frog Bait. Funky posted... Oh, dude, you know what my dream is? I want to be able to, like, go to... I don't know what it's called anymore. I thought it was called, like... It's not called YouTube Con. They wouldn't do that, but, like... It's the convention where they invite a bunch of, content creators on YouTube, and... It's my dream to be invited to one of those and be able to, like, speak. I know it's, like, kind of unrealistic, but it's, like, my dream. Like, my dream. I speak very weirdly. Want to talk about the weird kid that traumatized my friend? I don't think I do. I don't think, you know, something tells me I don't think I do. Super chat goal, we talk about Joshua's friend. Frick. If we hit the super chat goal, we talk about Joshua's friend. I would love to be at, like, I don't know what it's called. Like, I'm gonna look it up. Also, I think I forgot to add that the live stream is playing on TV while I play Dandy's World. VidCon. It's called VidCon. I'd love to go to VidCon and like be able to have a panel where I can talk. I know if it does happen, it's not going to be soon, but I'd just love to be at VidCon with creators like the Click and Quiet and Funky Frogbait and people I grew up watching and people who I very much replicate. I replicate the style of when I'm editing and stuff like that. You know, I don't like the new texture of water. I feel like it's really hard to see where there's not enough water. Plus, it's kind of hard to tell if, like, there is water. It would be kind of odd for Click to come to the States for VidCon because he's Swedish, yeah. I mean, people come from, like, out of country in order to go to VidCon, like, all the time. I don't expect the Click to do it, but it would be sick. Can these turtles get off my fucking property? I paid for this land. I don't know what that is. Ah, it would be so cool to speak at VidCon. So incredibly cool. Love turtles, but they need to get off my land. Hi, Lacey. It would be so cool to actually meet you. I would love to meet my fans. I see something has changed since I left. Yeah, we're playing Minecraft for just a little bit before the stream ends. If Hazy was here, they would probably join. Hazy is actually my goat, though. Like, oh, I do like how the water reflects off of it. You know, I'm gonna give props. The new water, the light reflects off of it really nicely. Ow. I should probably set up animal farms. If there was an Aromatose stream bingo, what would be on it? I'm curious. Probably be like, talks about, let's see. The only issue is I'm like still a minor and my parents are low-key pieces of shit and don't want me to meet liberal content creators. I'm gonna be honest, if you have really strict parents, it's gonna be kind of hard to meet me as a content creator because most likely I will be wearing a fursuit. Most likely, because right now I'm in the process of like researching how to create a fursuit head. It's like one of my goals. I want to at least learn how to do it by the end of the year. Maybe start buying the supplies by the end of the year. So if I do get invited, I will probably be wearing a fursuit head just to like cover myself up. Unless I've face revealed by then. Idea for bingo, Josh getting on Arrow's nerves. Josh mentions ASMR. Josh quotes Mr. Freeze. What is a fursuit? Is it like Batman? Yeah. Josh doesn't understand a pop culture reference. Arrow makes a musical reference. They're chill with furries, but not. That seems like a weird thing to cross. Usually, you're either chill with both or not chill with both. Which pissed me off because I'm trans and pan. I'm a YouTuber and my mom is cool at it. My dad doesn't really know about it. Both of my parents are aware of my channel, and I've even shown my channel to my mom, which I was a little anxious about because, like, look at it, come on. But she was chill. She was chill with it. We should make a bingo card. If y'all want to do that, that would actually be sick. Nice. Now I don't have to go, like, collecting. Now I don't have to go collecting sugarcane. I can just grow it. I'm trans femme. I want to be a girl. I've had that thought sometimes. Like, I'm not gonna lie and be like, oh, I'm very, very, very very confident in my gender. No, I'm not gonna lie and say no. I've never questioned, but if my friends were watching this, they'd laugh at it. If like Atticus and Sage and Saturn were watching this, they would definitely laugh at that. Alright, once I'm done setting up this sugarcane farm, I'll probably set up like one animal farm, and then I'll be done. I want to get cows because I really want to start making books. And cow leather is very, very good. Probably gonna be heading out too. Bye, y'all. Oh my god, my YouTube feed is showing me Fluttershy X Listener ASMR. This chat is a prison. This chat is a prison. Y'all being incredibly unhinged should be on. Y'all being incredibly unhinged should be on the bingo card. Hey, Omatos, have I told you about the time Keith tried to deep fry a turkey? I believe so. I do remember that. Next, that's but. All right. I am going to probably release a second channel video that's like, hey y'all, my chat is unhinged. Dying from cringe over here. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. That's too damn bad. Never mind, I'm so back. Nice. Hello. Only voice of reason here. Only voice of reason in this place. I heard Duolingo made an anime, which is like, I'm kind of surprised that they made. I'm kind of surprised that they made an anime and didn't AI generate an anime. I fucking hate Duolingo. The rise and fall of Duolingo needs to be studied. I don't know how this sheep got in here, but I guess it belongs here. You know, on the topic of like maturity, like immature 14-year-old, yeah. Everyone around me, like I've always throughout my entire life I've been told that I'm mature for my age, and it's always like you're mature for your age and not wow, you are incredibly boring for you're incredibly boring for a 13-year-old. I'm not 13. I was told at like 13. You're incredibly boring for the age you're at. Which I was incredibly boring. So I was mature. I do like the new sunset in Minecraft. I feel like it's very calming. It looks amazing. Yeah, my Josh, if I wasn't able to use your comments, then I wouldn't make that video. Cause 90% of them are yours. I know they are like just adding stuff to add stuff, but I feel like this most recent thing was a pretty good idea to add because it just looks so amazing. It looks absolutely great. Hey, what is Undertale? Only the greatest game in existence. Don't quote me on that. I've had some really bad takes about games. Like in my first video, which is kind of like popping off, I've been getting a lot of hate comments because I said that Bendy and the Ink Machine was a objective masterpiece, which I was joking. I was joking, but I didn't say it sarcastically for some reason, and a lot of people were like, I don't think it was. Deltarune is better in my humble opinion. I haven't played Deltarune. I have played Undertale, and I did like Undertale a lot. But I can see why it would be better in some people's eyes, because, like, it is amazing. Like, genuinely just a good game. I'm getting attacked by a skeleton right now. I didn't think I'd be running. I didn't think the thing that I'd run out was oak fences. I thought I'd run out of, like, wood. What the fuck? Out of my property. You don't pay rent. These dang kids shooting arrows onto my lawn. I don't know why there are so many turtles. Era, and you can use mine also. Could you please mention my up and coming show, Lava Lamps Cooking Show? It took me 2 years to write, and it's gonna be about an hour. Understood. I'll probably mention that in my next video. Hopefully it gets enough traction to where my mention will be useful. I'll try to, like, look at it when I'm done with stream. Hey bud, come on. Come here, dude, bro, ham, dude, man. Fun fact, did you know that people used to put frogs in milk to make it fresh? People used to put arsenic in their, like, makeup. People used to put arsenic in everything. I don't think we can really trust what they did. But in the Victorian era, people, like, put arsenic in pretty much everything. Plus, people put asbestos in their walls, so... Or was that their ceilings? I think it was their ceilings. All right. See, that's one animal farm done. I'm gonna probably find another cow and then end stream. What do you mean there are monsters nearby? I evicted them all. Off my damn property. Is the donkey a monster? Does the donkey count? I think the donkey counts. Shit! There is no way. Go away. Like, there is no way that just happened. Well, we learned a lesson. If I'm going to make a hole, I have to put torches in it. Yep, this thing's getting lit up. Lit up. End of the live stream, him dying. I'm not gonna end stream him. I'm not gonna end stream there. Getting blown up by a creeper. Fun fact, platypus milk oozes out of their skin. Yeah, that I don't really know how to say platypus plural, but they're weird. They're weird little animals. Like, don't get me wrong, I really love them, but they're weird. Weird little guys. They're semi-aquatic, 8-legged mammal. Oh, wait, no. They're semi-aquatic, egg-laying mammals, sometimes of action. I learned that from Phineas and Ferb, yep. I went to another Comic-Con next year in February, and I know that the voice actor of Jackson N is going to be there. You're going to meet Michael Kovac. Michael Kovac is actually, like, I don't like to judge celebrities based on, like, their celebrity appearance, but he seems like such a sweetheart. He seems like such a sweetheart whenever I see him. Lava Town's cooking show. Alright, I'm gonna find me another cow, and then that's gonna be the end of the stream. I'm gonna take him back. I'm gonna have him with the other cow. You know, we also could end stream by burning down Hazy's base in order to start a war. I think this is Atticus's base. Atticus, he has really bad taste in bases. Where could a cow be? At Lava Lamp Cooking Show is the channel. My GF owns this. It's supposed to. It's really heckin' weird. Nothing about the show yet. Got it. Fun fact, male otters sometimes hold pups for ransom under the water to force the mother to give them food. I learned that from one of those, like, animations where the person makes, like, the anthropomorphic animals, but has them do, like, things their normal thing would do. Like bats screaming in the supermarket. This is actually such, like, a cool little lake. I should probably put this in my walls. I should make this my territory. I should start making the fireflies pay rent. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna add the Lava Lamp Cooking Show shout out to my next video. Maybe shout out in like one more video. Hopefully that gets enough traction. I don't know why there are trees in here. There should be like one tree at most. Genuinely, there are no cows spawning anymore. All of the cows are gone. Yeah, sure, Elliot. Like, it's probably not gonna do much since I am a very small creator, but you know, the most I can do to help, like, it doesn't really cost anything to me in order to like support it. I found a cow. Snake Shifters Productions, got it. What is on y'all's Christmas list? I don't know. Really, I don't make Christmas lists much. I mean, maybe like, ooh, maybe like, I would really like if some craft stuff, right? Because I've been getting, I would like a sewing kit would help a lot. Like my own sewing kit would be really nice. Wait, a MacBook? Yeah, I could, like, if I could, I really, all right. Oh my God, why can't I talk? Before I end the stream, I'm going to talk about this. One thing I do like to do instead of making like a really big Christmas list, I like picking out maybe 2 or 3 items and being like, hey, like, I would really like this. So honestly, I feel like this Christmas I'm probably gonna ask for like craft stuff, like a sewing kit or tape, like just stuff I can use for crafting and, you know, like sewing. I really want to get back into sewing. I really want to. I also want posters. A lot of posters. What if I play Cookie Run Kingdom on stream? But anyways, I want posters, especially of like really, I like posters of helpful topics. Like I want a poster of ASL, like American Sign Language, in my room. I want a poster. Why is this cow not like coming towards me? I want a poster of American Sign Language in my room. I want a poster of maybe the Circle of Fifths, because I have a lot of trouble with memorizing the Circle of Fifths. I want a poster of just like helpful stuff, and then I want some like music posters. So basically all I want is like posters and like a sewing kit. But if I didn't like feel bad about asking for stuff, which is a whole entire thing on its own, if I didn't feel bad for asking for stuff, I would definitely ask for a MacBook, because a MacBook would honestly be so helpful right now. A MacBook would be really helpful, because then I would be able to record all my stuff like on the go. I'd be able to move my setup to somewhere where I can more freely record, and my mic quality would be a lot better. Alright, looks like that's a good end to the stream. Ended on a pretty nice note. Feel bad for people. I feel bad, but I'm getting it to make music for LLC, Lava Lamp's cooking show, and right, episode 2. Honestly, a MacBook to make music would be so helpful. That would be like, that would streamline process so much. Anyways, I think that is a pretty good spot to end stream on. I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. For the people that stayed, have a good day and have a good meal. This has been Arrow.